How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Cowboy Nation. Yeehaw, party people. Let's get to it. So, really strong episode as always. Didn't really achieve our goals last time. We had 2 raids. We dealt with them pretty well, pretty aggressively, especially for me, if you haven't seen my playthroughs before. I've got about 820 hours in Rimworld. So I'm at that point where I feel like I'm actually learning the game now. Now, I think we all pretty much agreed I had too many haulers. For the time being, I'm going to keep it because it's going into my master plan. And then after my master plan, we'll change them. Eventually, we'll have them into full-fledged warriors, 1000%, to give us the best chance of, winning, whatever winning looks like in Rimworld. But there's a few things I would like to do this episode. Now, we need to get steel. That is just is that steel or gold? Gold. We need to get steel, so that is a for show. Mortars, we're going to get them up this episode. We're going to have more research time, you'd like to think. Do we need to cull any animals while we're here? We do need to start hunting, though. So let's cull you. Nearly clicked on a cow. You and you. So that will give us a little bit of food. I also... Okay, there's loads of stuff I want to do. Okay, some more steel over here. Thing is, I'm queuing up all these mining tasks. It's just whether they get done. But that's fine, that's fine. Could be worse. Okay, there we go. So they're starting to get cold, which is perfect. But this is a much more manageable hunting strategy than what we were doing before. The dryads are just hauling everything. It's actually brilliant. So I want to move this wall up to here. So then it gives us room to expand our stockpile and an alleyway to come up here and round here. So when things come at us, we can... Because what I like about our base is we've got many options when stuff drops on us or does stuff. Funny enough, I wonder if they've done anything with drops, because I had done 2 playthroughs in the past and I had 2 drops all save relatively. And here we've had them quite early on. It might have to do with our the design of our base or anything like that, how big it is. And to be fair, I do a lot of mountain bases. Haha, doo-doo. Okay, so the steel is actually getting hauled, which is nice. I mean, we'll get there with steel. It's just a case of getting there. Hill root is back down, so hopefully that sorts out the medicine problem, so that's lovely. Once all this is sowed, then we'll have all our growers. Don't even talk about this hay grass episode. It's too much. But the animals are happy. We're fed. We've actually got milk in the freezer. They said it would never happen. Some batteries have actually gone up, which is nice. Obviously, the steel stockpile isn't smashing it. Okay, steel door there. So, he does need a lamp as well. A lamp in there, so hopefully Arctic's bedroom's much better. This is the prison. Right. So what else can I do short term? So eventually we're going to put the cutting station up over here, I feel. So we could... No, the problem is I want to plan stuff. And a thing that I always fall in a trap of in Rimworld is just planning so much that actually nothing gets done. So let's stick on task, because what I will do is we're going to have another 2x2, and then up here we're just going to have the cutting shed, and then we're going to move the dumping stockpiles up here. I do still want to grow Devil's Strand and stuff. Did we research it in the end? No, I do still want to do that for money. The problem is our tailor people, there's no one of any great skill doing tailor. And I think to get real money out of Devil's Strand, you need someone with quite high tailoring, which we don't have. So that pretty much means we're not going to research that. Sterile tiles would be really nice. Solar panels wouldn't be terrible. However, we're not struggling with power at the moment, so I don't really care too much. Carpet could be good for some mood boosts. Drug production we're going to need to go down. And basically this is me just talking out loud. I feel like we're going to tube television. I prioritise tube television, I think, far too much. Sterile tiles. The problem is a lot of steel. Let's open up microelectronics, because when we get this, our research speed does get multiplied by 50%. So let's work on a big one. Because sterile tiles, like, as much as, yeah, it's going to improve us, we're not going to be able to get it up yet. So prioritising it at this moment is probably a bit foolish. Oh, apparently some camels have joined us, which I totally missed. Apparently they've already been hauled. Wish I could see the ones. I imagine it's these. If I go to that, jump to, doesn't show me, so I imagine they've been roped in, which is fine. I'll slaughter them because I don't want too many resources at the moment. We will get to a point where we don't really care. But at this moment, I think I need like 2 or 3 more melee people to feel really like cozy, comfortable with this colony. Looking at gear, so you've got flak pants, you've got flak pants. So flak pants aren't really coming into the colony yet. Okay. I suppose we don't really have the people doing it. It's like almost... Yeah, that's the problem. We don't have many people that have a passion for the crafts. Do you know what I mean? Kids these days, party people, just don't appreciate the arts and the crafts and the gluing and the glue sticks. I don't know. 200 still, though. Gotta love that. Our workshop is up, so at least we have achieved that. We can turn these off because they're big power sinks. Although all our batteries are full anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We've got the tree linking ceremony, so let's do that. Who do we want to do it with, is the question. Seedlings, because Seedlings has burden. So he has burden, so Seedlings isn't a burden on us. And do you see what I did there? Friggo, can Friggo do it? Nope. Hands. So you're psychically dull. That's just me being silly. So perhaps almost. Yep, okay, begin. There we go. Let's get our psychic cowboys flowing out. I wonder if it has to do with the people that I'm sending to meditate, so I will have a look in a minute. It's a really beautiful little area. When we have some downtime, we'll make it look really, really pretty. And we probably need to wall it off, to be honest. Okay, lovely. Psychic link gained. Lovely. So almost... Pain block. Block pain pathways into the target's brain for a short time. This can allow a person to move and act even with grievous injuries that would normally incapacitate them. Interesting. The idea is we want loads of people with stuns. That's my favourite ability. It's not the best ability, but it's my favourite ability. I'm sure I just saw Jenkins harvesting. Watching you, Jenkins. Yeah, cash of fortune. Like we've got our own fortune and we're just sorting it out. So look, the dryads are coming in clutch when you're watching them. They're hauling absolutely everything. Which is very, very nice. Yeah, I feel like it's a good colony. Getting the steel back up is really nice. Do want to add smelt metal from slag. Actually, whenever you can do that, that's always handy. Should actually not prioritise that at the top, though. There you go. Major break risk, yeah, seedlings. Seedlings just doesn't enjoy the colony, doesn't enjoy the love. Yeah. Then move the cutters tables and the art bench over here. Now, can we start doing that now? Like, feels like we're just powering through. So we've still got components, so it's just a case of when someone can get to the point where they can make flak stuff. Flak armor. Got cows, that's just going to be a slow progress. So we could get some tool cabinets up. Just seeing if there's any other production things. So let's get production. Saying that, they need like 200 steel, don't they? 200 steel. I don't really want to blow 200 steel straight away since we just get them up. Let's make sure our power lines are working. I'm not saying I'm bad with power lines, but I'm not saying that. I mean, yeah. So let's move this wall then. Let's move this wall to about there. We've got Bulk's Good Trader coming in. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put one door there. And one door there. Got a trader coming in. See what they have to do. Can't wait for a mech cluster to come in. Don't quote me on that. Just like, especially with our aggressive play at the minute. I mean, it's going to change when big stuff comes and attacks us. But, well, it's like little stuff. So they do have pigs. Don't feel like that's going to do much for us. We could sell some animals, but don't really want to sit there with loads of money unless they've got something really good to sell us. Which doesn't look like they do. Problem is I am getting to the point where I do want to pocket a little bit of cash for a rainy day. So I am going to get rid of some of this fur that we're not really using. And the clothes, because if it's close to deteriorating, it's just holding a stockpile position for no real reason. Sadly, they don't have anything to sell us. Well, nothing that I want, I should say. Actually, they have some wood. So we'll take all of that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We'll sell some of our plain leather, because we're not really using it, so we'll sell like 201 at the minute. There we go, cool. Can we just make sure that's getting... Oh, the dryads are already on it. Perfect. Right, this research bench, can I reinstall it? Put it in here. And this bench, reinstall it, put it there. Lovely. Do need some more art. Psychic ship. Do you remember when I said I wanted a mech cluster? Do you remember that? I don't. Okay. So it's a low psychic drive on males. It's in an awkward position where we're not going to be able to do anything too funky-dunky with it. We did build mortars, didn't we? Problem is a lot of shelves will get wasted in that. Could just rush it. I mean, actually, if they're not melee, could feel confident with that. We probably will get some injuries. Do we just go take this out straight away? I feel like we do. I don't see any reason why not. So let's draft everyone. This is definitely not going to go bad, party people, so don't worry about it. Right, everyone's here. Sadly, we don't have combat command. Right, don't fire at will at the minute because we just want to get into position. So hopefully we don't like trigger them too early. So we'll put them there. Put Frigo behind that tree, I guess. Jenkins. Perkins. He wants to talk about someone called Perkins. Well, it's just Jenkins. Alright, and the melee people come down here. Just moving very slowly, just in case they get triggered or anything like that. So, what's the range? So let's move even closer then. If the game's going to let us, we're going to do it. Jenkins, I'm just going to unrestrict you. What's the point? So, fire and wheel is now on. Fire on that Lancer. You will jump on that. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Right. Move up as a team, move up as a team. Okay, take the next Lancer out. Let the melee people do their stuff. Burden on that one. As he's moving into position, let's make his life a little bit of hell. Melee people are doing well. The melee people are in a little bit of problem with that pikeman there. So I'll get them to rush them. Oh, they're in a bad position there. They need to run into them. They need to attack that one. Go, 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 go. Okay, melee people need to run into that one. Okay, Regina's down. What's going to happen when we lack the armor to really do this to the full effect? And melee, ranged people attack that one. You guys go around there. Christoph, go up. Christoph, did you get like knocked down or then? He lost both his arms. This was not a good idea. Medical. Rest until healed. Jenkins, are you even like good at healing? Yeah. Okay, cool. Come up. Okay, okay. All our melee people are down. Did this go as well as we wanted? Oh, Jenkins is even getting shot. Think. They in range. Jenkins, move up. You're just getting pot-shotted. Okay, so hands. Okay, the melee strat was maybe a bit too aggressive. Okay. Rescue Christopher. Okay, melee people, seedlings, just do burden. Come on, let's have a bit of luck here. No, what you doing? What you doing? Bring him here. Okay. Think. Sleeping spot. Sorry, I'm panicking. Arctic. 8 hours. Arctic rescue. Why are they taking them back? Yeah, place him there. Arctic. So anything, this is really fidgety. Cause I just basically want you to heal them. No medicine. Just basically get them patched up so then we can get back. Already tending. Okay. Can anyone else doctor? No, not really. Jenkins, how bad are you hurt? If I can click on your health, you're okay. Jenkins, tending. Just get them to a point where they're not going to like die through the travel back. Christoph might die. Arctic, rescue, almost. As if almost took that bed. Look, Arctic, no. What you... Why won't you put him... draft. Place hands there. Right, now tend. Regina, deaf in 24 hours. Incapable of walking. Almost. Rescue. Frigo, go, go, go. Christoph, health, okay. Look, I'm not saying... Who said melee was really, really... No, it's just... Yeah. Okay, there's things we could have done, especially with that pikeman round there. Christoph, I'm so sorry. Get both your arms shot off. Please say you're not like a... Okay. That's making sure it wasn't like, what's the word? Body purist. Right, hands. Arctic's having a tantrum. Right, Jenkins is rescuing. Seedlings will have a breakdown. Frigo's walking speed is just not good enough. Orders allow all them. Okay. Cow has given birth. Nice, nice, nice. Arctic's just... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's too raw. Now some people are coming in. Could have destroyed that for me. Okay, everyone's resting in the morning. Take a couple of people up there, destroy that. Then that will get rid of... Because obviously the break risk... I suppose what else was pushing Arctic a little bit is that... Yeah, -12 for the psychic drain. I was looking for it thinking, oh god, please say. Please say you weren't just breaking down because I'm making everyone miserable. Which I am, but... Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. I would say it could have been worse, but at this point I don't actually think it could have been. Might just go into prosthetics. Medical emergency. Why are you not getting treated? Right, let's quickly have a look at everyone's health. And Jenkins isn't either, so you need to tend. Jenkins, then tend. Almost. Frigo's having a tantrum. Should have probably read why. Okay, there we go, there we go. So that should be all better, right? Yep, yep, yep. Well, all better, but... So almost and seedlings. Can you come up here, please? And just watch the health drop. Okay, what did we get? Advanced component. So we'll hold them back just so we don't leave them and waste them. Cool. Right, there we go. Yeah, I think getting the armor up is going to be a big thing. Not that that would have helped us too much. I think that was just because especially one of them got like an angle on us where we couldn't really do anything. But the shooters did everything right. Do you know what I mean? Like, ground and pounded them. Two people. Yeah, Christoph has no arms, so he can't actually do anything. Regina, please say you've got arms. Yeah, you're just... yeah. Your problems are vast more complicated than that. You're just done. Yeah, but we'll research prosthetics so then we can get arms for Christoph. Otherwise, he's basically a walking sack of potatoes, not able to do anything. Which sounds really horrible. I don't mean it like that. Just in like Rimworld sense, right? There you go, the mechs are being hauled, gives us a bit of steel and whatnot. We have actually got some steel in the stockpile, which is nice. What I do want to do is make sure you don't build a roof, because this game loves building roofs. A rhino has self-tamed. So I'll pull it into that, and then I'll click slaughter, thank you. Then we'll kill 2 more camels, just to make sure we've got enough food. Milk is actually starting to build up. But yeah, kill a couple more, get some more meat. Because we are going low on food. I actually think it's probably time. Do I want fine meals? Yeah. It's probably time to get some fine meals just to try and get some extra mood boosts around the colony. Which I will actually put after we do the normal meals. So do until you have 50. And unpause at 24. Just so if we catch up on our food production, then we can actually give people additional moods. Maybe it will help offset a lot of things that are happening at the moment. But the priority is just to make sure everyone's happy, to get prosthetics, because to get Christoph back in the game. Because, let's be honest, it's a sad state of affairs. So take Frigo off mining. Just seeing if there was anyone else I could put on crafting. Like Regina maybe, but trying to put someone on it. So I'm going to put Regina on it. And then lower research. And then take Frigo off crafting. So hopefully Frigo gets to smithing. That's the game. Like, Frigo, what is your crafting anyway? 4, so you can actually make the flax stuff, which is good. Okay. It's not doom and gloom. We haven't lost anyone. Well, Christoph has lost a lot, let's be honest. Okay, there we go. Frigo is in the workshop, so that's good. I love the fact cleaning's getting done around the colony. Okay. Yeah, we've actually got some steel in stockpile, which is nice. Okay, so this wall has done, so then we can deconstruct this. Then I won't queue up that mining job, but we know that's what I want to do next. Just to give us a little bit more expansion, because that's apparently what we need. Then at some point we'll have to pull this wall out just to make another fence, just so if people sap in, we haven't got to worry about losing our animals and people, do you know what I mean? But at some point we will then start putting turrets everywhere as well to try and like push them into going certain like places. Yeah, so whose job is research? So I don't care about hauling, so if you get a moment to chuck on research, you can. Same with you. I know it's 2, but I'd rather you research than haul. And I think that's the position we're getting at. I would rather research than haul, just because we've got the dryads doing all that. Like, that's the logic behind it. Whether that logic is actually sound is a different thing. Structure heist. Like, we're not going anywhere. We're being miserable. No quests will be completed today, Frodo. Sorry, Frigo. The names are similar. It's easy to mistake them. Okay, all the dryads are up. The husky's doing okay. We've kept the husky alive. The husky's our mascot at this point. What a mascot to have. Look at them blocks coming in. Da, da, da. It's like the A-team. Imagine if you could get dryads to like plant cut or mine. That would be so OP. That would be crazy. That would be crazy OP. I know, I'm waiting for someone to go, there's a mod for that. No, that's too much. Too much. Okay, we're actually functioning on the berries. We're living off the land. We're milking everything. Milking some things that the milk tastes a bit sour as well, which is weird. So I don't know what that is. We'll have to keep an eye on the milk stocks. Too much, too much, too much. Ah, I like the look of this. Oh, as I choke to death. I like the look of this colony. It's actually a bit different to how I normally build a colony, so it's quite cool. Christoph is bored. I would say sitting on his hands and not doing anything, but... Yeah, because prosthetic arms... Like, they're still only 50% efficiency, but at least then he can at least do something at 50% until we can get bionic parts, because then we'll just get bionic parts for people that are missing limbs and stuff, just to make them a bit more efficient. We won't look to make everyone like a mega mech, because I've done that. Like, to replace people, obviously we want the best part that we can possibly give them, other than just cutting someone else's arm off and like gluing it on with super glue. Or Gorilla Glue, I hear that's quite good. But I'm not a doctor. I know you're all shocked. I don't feel like that's how medicine works. You know, you lose an arm, just glue another one on. I don't feel like that's how it works. I could be wrong. Or we could put like a camel hoof on it. So instead of an arm, he just has like a limp camel hoof that can't do anything. Woo! Psychic smooth. That's what we need. We need a bit of chill. Yeah, flax stuff is starting to be created. I can't really do anything about Christoph being idle. Just sort of is what it is at this point. I mean, everything else is functioning. We're back on research, which is nice. We need prosthetics, really. So what does Christoph actually do? Like, should I be that worried that he's out of commission? He's just a full-time he's just a full-time researcher. So actually, yeah, it's trage that he's down, because he's probably our best researcher by far, and he's got a double passion for it. Yeah, he is, actually. Okay. Melee is good. I'm gonna like eat dinner, rock in the corner and go, melee is good. Melee is good. No. Our weapons weren't the best. We had no armor. Some of the mechs had an angle on us. Like, there were numerous things there we should have done. We should have let them push around the corner to us and stuff like that. So I am aware. I sort of just laugh it off, because it's just a game, and it's just... What I love about Rimworld is the stories we have, and in the failures, like the laugh that we then have together because of that. That's how I enjoy Rimworld anyway. Like, everyone enjoys it different ways. This is the level of efficiency I like, where it's like, it's relatively okay. Not perfect, obviously. I can't be perfect at everything I do, party people. Come on! Happy with the cow situation, though. Happy with the milk situation. Making quite a few vegetarian meals. The butcher station? No, we're good. Who's our cook? Okay. Panicked them thinking Christoph was, but... Hans, what's the matter with you? Oh, you're still harping on about that gunshot that you got. Come on, grow up. Bunch of moaners in this colony, party people, I tell ya. Did want these shelves to get filled up with weaponry, but apparently that's not going to happen. Can I move this lamp? We need to start organising this rec room, perhaps making it bigger and whatnot. The power of the lamp. Recreation, we probably could do with another recreation type. so let's go furniture. No. Nope, nope, nope. I was just trying to do something cool with a table then, and it just wasn't really paying off. Okay, let's work on the expansion first. Just a little expansion, nothing too cray-cray. Deconstruct them. The huskies are sleeping with the camels and whatnot, so that's fine. We will then deconstruct this. So that's a little expansion. Mainly for recreation and stuff like that. It's going to give us a little bit more room, make the room a little bit bigger. Hopefully everyone's happy with that. I'm sure they'll find something to moan about. Wouldn't mind cutting some wood and stuff. Like, where did all that wood go? Like, I think it went on all the coolers. So let's get rid of them. It's actually what we probably could do for temperature. Let's try a vent. Let's try and see where a vent takes us. Because it is on the cooler. Like, is it going to freeze this room? Almost. Can you build that sooner rather than later? So, because actually we're just losing all the temperature in the cooler. Right, let's see what happens. Because it'd be nice if the cooler could stay frozen and then cool the prison and the rec room, but I might be asking a bit too much. So I'm just watching the temperatures now, just to see if that is something that can happen. Doesn't look like it. I think the problem is obviously the hot air is going into the cooler. And everyone's coming in and out. Beggars wish for resources. What would they like? 960 silver. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think the coolers are just going to struggle doing that, sadly. Yeah, okay. Nice experiment. I've sort of, through that experiment, I've sort of decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a cooler into the rec room and then a vent into the prison. Almost, can you build that wall straight away, please? No, don't haul. You need to build the wall, you silly sausage. There we go. Then I'll get Almost to deconstruct this, then we can move. Oh, Almost is already that. So then we're going to go temperature, we're going to go cooler. Just because it is hot, if we can get people in the perfect temperature and stuff, it's another thing then we can... There we go, so the cooler. So let's aim for like 16. And then what we can do is then build a vent into the prison to cool the prison down as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone, perfect. Almost, I know you want rec time, but I'm just going to push you really, really hard here. Just because it's a nice way to end the episode. Don't care about your well-being and health, but it's a nice way to end the episode. There we go. So then the prison is a more acceptable temperature. We don't need to keep wasting wood on them coolers, which would be lovely. Because we are going to need a bigger table, because I don't know if everyone is actually fitting around it. Research is going very slowly. And let's be honest. Didn't expect it to go super fast. Major break risk, minor break risk. Okay, I want these power conduits to go around the walls. Just because they are a little bit ugly. At least if they're in the walls, it sort of hides that. So that's cool as a cucumber. dryads have I got operational at the minute? Same. So it looks like they're just growing. Then I'm going to have a hauling army party people. Why is there a reinforced barrel in here? Like, no. Like, why? Out of all the things. Look, it's a large sculpture. I think it's buildings. Right, a little bit of peace and quiet for a little bit of chill Rimworld. Oh, Christoph eating off the floor. If that doesn't sum up every series I've ever made, nothing ever does. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.